I combined tummy time and Qigong for neck pain. 7 days changed my life, the pain that took over my life. For years, I lived with a dull, nagging pain that followed me like a shadow. Neck stiffness, tight shoulders, a constant weight across my upper back. Some days, it felt like I was carrying bricks made of tension. I'd wake up with a stiff neck and go to bed with throbbing shoulders. I thought maybe I just slept wrong, or maybe I was just getting older. At first, I blamed my pillow, then my mattress, then my posture. I switched everything, nothing worked. I tried foam rollers, massage balls, yoga classes, YouTube stretches, and even heating pads that promised instant relief. But the pain stayed, quiet, persistent, and exhausting. Over time, I stopped trying. I just accepted that this was how life would feel from now on. But one night, while scrolling through videos with my neck hunched forward, ironically contributing to the very pain I was trying to ignore, I saw a short clip about neck. A therapist was demonstrating how looking down at your phone for hours a day can put up to 60 pounds of pressure on your neck. 60 pounds. That hit me hard. I finally understood why the pain wouldn't go away. I was feeding it every day. My lifestyle had created a problem that no stretch could undo unless I truly changed how I was treating my body. That realization led me down a rabbit hole. I started researching gentle ways to retrain posture, and that's when I discovered two unexpected solutions: tummy time and Qigong. At first, they seemed unrelated. One was for babies, the other was an ancient Chinese movement practice I'd only seen in serene parks. But something told me to try both, and I'm so glad I did. What I didn't expect was how deeply this decision would impact not only my body, but also my emotions. When you're in pain for a long time, you stop trusting yourself. You lose a little bit of confidence, a little bit of hope. The pain becomes part of your identity. It isolates you silently. So for me, this wasn't just about healing my neck. It was about reclaiming something I had lost. A sense of connection, control, and belief that I could feel good again. Two unexpected practices that changed everything. Tummy time sounded silly at first. I remembered watching my niece do it as a baby to strengthen her neck. Adults doing tummy time, it made me laugh. But the more I read, the more I realized how disconnected we've become from our own bodies. We think strength means lifting weights or doing intense workouts. But true strength begins with reconnecting with our posture, with the muscles that hold us upright every single day. So, I lay on my belly on the floor, resting on my forearms. I placed a pillow under my chest and my phone in front of me, just like the instructions said. The first few minutes were uncomfortable. My lower back tightened, my neck resisted, but I breathed through it. When I stood up, I felt lighter, not pain-free, but something had shifted. The next day, I did it again. 5 minutes turned into 7. I began to look forward to it. My spine felt less compressed. My core started activating naturally throughout the day. It was like reminding my body of something it had forgotten long ago. By day 3, I added Qigong. I found a simple video, flowing movements with names like cloud hands and lifting the sky. It was slow, almost too slow, but that's what made it powerful. Qigong isn't about breaking a sweat. It's about moving energy, aligning breath with motion, and allowing your nervous system to soften. As I combined tummy time with 10 minutes of Qigong, I noticed something beautiful. My body began to trust me again. The tightness in my neck eased. My shoulders dropped. My jaw relaxed. My breathing deepened. I felt connected. By day 5, I had less desire to check my phone constantly. I started craving stillness. On day 6, I realized I had slept through the night without waking from pain. That hadn't happened in months. And on day 7, I woke up and moved my head side to side. No stiffness, no pinching, just freedom. It brought tears to my eyes. These small wins mattered more than I thought. Getting through a workday without adjusting my chair 10 times, turning my head during a conversation without wincing, sitting at a dinner table and actually being present. These weren't just physical victories, they were emotional ones. I was becoming myself again. Pain had made me shrink. This simple routine helped me expand again. My new way of living without pain. Those 7 days gave me more than just relief. They gave me a new relationship with my body. Tummy time taught me humility, to return to the basics. It reawakened the foundation of my posture. It helped re-engage muscles I didn't even know were sleeping. Deep core, cervical stabilizers, thoracic extensors. I wasn't just fixing my neck pain, I was realigning my body's architecture. Qigong gave me presence. It taught me to breathe with intention, to move with grace, to honor the quiet. While the world races, Qigong invites slowness. It calmed my nervous system and released mental stress I didn't know I was carrying. There's something healing about moving like water, flowing instead of fighting. Together, these practices reminded me that healing isn't always loud. Sometimes it's a whisper in the body, a deep exhale, a silent mourning on the floor, breathing into forgotten places. Now these rituals are part of my life, not as a chore, but as a gift I give myself each day. Just 15 minutes, 5 for tummy time, 10 for Qigong, and my entire day shifts. I stand taller, I speak softer, I feel lighter. There's a quiet confidence that comes from doing something nurturing for yourself, not for performance, not for appearance, just because your body matters, because you deserve to feel safe inside your own skin. And here's what surprised me the most. These practices began to affect more than just my neck. My digestion improved, my sleep became deeper, my mood stabilized, I started laughing more. I even found myself being more patient with others, less reactive, more grounded. Healing, I've learned, is rarely linear, but it's always possible. If you're someone who's been carrying invisible weight, if your neck aches, your shoulders burn, and your back feels like it's slowly collapsing, I want you to know there's hope. And it might be simpler than you think. You don't need expensive therapy. You don't need a perfect yoga body or years of practice. You just need curiosity, willingness, and a little space on your floor. Try it. Try it for 7 days. See what happens. Let it be messy. Let it be yours. And if it helps, even just a little, share your story. Someone out there might need to hear it. I've left a free routine in the description if you want to follow along. It's not magic, but it's powerful, and sometimes that's all we need. Because healing doesn't always come in loud breakthroughs. Sometimes it comes when you finally decide to lay down, breathe, and give your body what it's been asking for all along: kindness.